Okay, so now, once someone's competent, just like everything else we do in here, we start people on the ground, build their competency, their movement competency on the ground, right? We never have someone deadlift or swing if they can't do a bridge on the ground with a sandbag. Same thing now we're going to do with the lever bar. We started them on the ground doing different bridges and bridge march variations. Now we're going to get them up on their feet, getting them doing the hip hinge. Still working glute and hamstrings, lumbar spine. We're going to do an RDL. So we're going to do a single leg RDL, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it contralaterally loaded. Meaning, again, if the load is on this is my left, you're right, you're facing me, but my left, I'm going to work this leg. All right, again, always think diagonals, way our bodies work. We're going to go with a prone grip. So similar if they were holding a barbell, we're going to have them hold that. Why are we going to do that? So they can bend the bar, right? So just doing this, like they're trying to break it in half, it's going to turn their lats on. So I'm going to slightly angle my body so you can see this movement. So how somebody would start, shoulder width with their hands, they're going to bend the bar, I'm going to lift. I got to first create tension in this leg I'm standing on. Now they're going to go into their hip hinge. And notice, I'm going slow, guys. This is a tough movement. The leg that's up, I'm going to drive that heel back. Create some stability in that glute and come back up. That should be their movement going on there. Now, as you guys saw, I was going super slow, which is hard to do with keeping your balance. But as you saw, I was kind of stabilizing. It was a lot of work. I got 10 pounds only on one side trying to pull me down. And this is going to be a challenging one. If you see someone really, really struggling with the balance, I mean, they're just all over the place. Instead of having them struggle, regress it to a staggered position. So now, that's going to be just like we do with sandbags and kettlebells. No different. The concept's the same. If they don't have the balance to do this, then bring the foot down, give them that little bit of a toe touch, and use that as a kickstand, so now they can do their deadlift that way. Don't have somebody struggle. If they're going on for more than 10, 15 seconds, and you're seeing they just don't have enough strength to maintain that stability, bring the foot down. So that's going to be their regression. But I would say try to have them do it on a single leg. But here's the cue. You got to know how to coach this. The leg they're standing on, right? They got to tighten that leg, create stability. Also, that big toe has to be down. The reason I start losing my balance, I lifted my toe. Once my foot is locked on the ground, I'm here. I was concentrating talking to you guys. I wasn't concentrating on my foot. Now I'm stable. You'll see. So just got to know some mechanics, and if you coach it that way, they'll say, okay, I feel a lot more stable. Legs got to be tight. They can't kind of just be focusing on holding this. They're bending the bar, but make sure this leg is tight, but important. Get that big toe down. They'll feel locked onto the ground, and that should help. If they're still struggling, bring the foot down.